Alright, so what I'm doing today is making a necklace as a Christmas present for my wife. We have this leather cord, which I'm going to be using. I have these necklace things that came in this packet here from Michaels. I'm going to be cannibalizing or using some of these springs and these clasps and these silver beads. This was the cheapest way that I could get as few of these clasps and exactly what I was looking for, because I wanted these clasps and then these springs, and then these were just kind of added, but I didn't like these because these were thinner than I wanted, but I got that 3-pack because it was going to be what it was. And this is going to be the centerpiece of the necklace. For years I thought it was just plastic. I've had this for years and years, way before I got married, but I thought it was plastic. But tonight, just tonight, I'm thinking that this actually might be glass. But yeah, I've been planning on making a necklace out of this for years, so yeah. And then I have these beads. I have these blue and white ones. I'm going to find some that are mostly blue. And then I have these that are rounder on the edges. And this came in just a pack of multicolor from Walmart. The blue ones, the blue square edge ones, I got from Michaels. I don't have the packaging for either of the bead sets. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use red and then the blue square edge ones. But I have some other colors. I'm going to use this plastic string in here, you can kind of see, to organize and see the order of the colors I want to do. And then I'm actually going to enlarge the hole to be 1/8 of an inch, or about 3 millimeters. And that's what the drill's for in the back. Yeah, and then I'm going to use some wire on the quote-unquote crystal. I'm actually also going to see about drilling a hole through the crystal. Again, it's, well, technically now it's Christmas Eve because it's after midnight. So, happy Christmas Eve, everyone. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can drill through this and see if this is actually going to be a possibility. But yeah, and then after the necklace is fully made, I think I'm going to see about engraving our initials somewhere on one of the facets or something like that. But yeah, I'm excited to finally get this made. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop while I figure out the colors, and yeah, I'll get back. Alright, so I've had the blue square beads for a couple of years. And I did a test drill on them when I first got them, and I actually lost that one, but I was just testing these runs, and it does work. So what I did is hold with the pliers, because I don't want to get my fingers that close to the drill, really. And then since I just used the hole that they have through them as a pilot hole and drill through it. So this is still just a test bead for the round ones. I'll kind of call them round and square. And so line it up. Let's go ahead. And it takes quite a while, so and it does take quite a while, so I'm going to do all of the drilling off screen here for you. Alright, so I do have a fire going in the back if you didn't notice that earlier. I just did a drilling on one of the beads I'm going to be using, and it actually went a little quicker. I was using both hands to kind of press down on it. But on the exit, let's see, is this going to focus? Yeah, it did crumble a little bit. I'm going to still see if I can use this one. I'm also going to see about making a backup for it. But entrance looks really nice. Just the exit did crumble some. Alright, back to drilling. Yay! Half an hour or so, okay, maybe 15, 20 minutes worth of work down the drain. Got stuck on the drill bit and I was trying to get it off, and the pliers kept scraping it, and so I squeezed it harder and reversed the drill bit and it broke. Yay! Cool, gonna have to get this figured out. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch gears and drill bits for a little bit. This is 1/16 of an inch, the other one was 1/8. And I'm going to take a quick look and see if my plan will even work. After about an hour and 20 minutes or so of working on things. Cool. But I did decide the pattern color order that I would like to do. I want to do teal, red, red, blue, blue, red, red, teal, and then have the steel ones, or not steel, the silver ones on there as well. I've started assembling it a little bit. So ideally, it's going to all go on there, but as we saw, it's not as simple as I thought it was going to be. So let's go ahead and try this real quick. This thing does look really good in the light and on the camera. That looks really good on the camera. Okay, got a tiny little thing going there, so this should work. And yeah, I think it has glass. But yeah, I thought for years and years and years, I was thinking I was going to go in on one of these corners of the hexagon and go through it that way and kind of carve initials on just one face. But today when I was getting everything set up, I was like, you know, it'd be easier just going through the flat face. And then I could do like my initials and my wife's initials just on one facet and the other facet kind of thing. But I'll need a Dremel to be able to do the initials, and so that's going to be a little while. But I'm going to get back to drilling and hope at least this goes correctly. If this works, in the past the square blue ones drilled pretty fine and easily. I don't remember it taking as long as these round ones did. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see. So if this works and the square ones work, I might just end up doing just that, but we'll see. I would really love to do the color scheme like I should lay it out, but we'll see here. All right, everybody. So it's Christmas morning. It's like 12:30 in the morning. Oh, 12:51. But I've got a lot of work done. I've been working on this since about 8 o'clock. No, sorry, about 10 o'clock. So in my new place, my father-in-law left some tools here because they used to live here. And my wife suggested looking through some things that said she really wanted it done, and I really want to get it done. But she suggested looking through to see if he had any tools that would be able to help, because I broke like 3 or 4 of the red ones, and I found a drill bit that is actually amazing. So in like the last hour, I made a lot of progress. I just did some quick and dirty wire wrapping on this. I was trying to drill through it some more, but a chip came off and I just decided to wrap it. And I might come back and rewrap this or add some super glue because it does pop out right now. And so I think we're going to add some super glue and baking soda to add kind of a nice seal to it, or might change the wrapping a little bit. But I'm going to keep this twist on the back because I really like that. But yeah, so I brought you back online for the last bead so I can show you what I've been doing that's been working. So I went through and actually found some precision carbide tips, and this one is actually, I don't know what the diameter is, but it's not the 1/8 of an inch that I have been using and need to use for this 1 millimeter leather cord. I think I might have said 3 millimeter earlier in my video, but I don't remember. So let me get here and I'll show you how this has been working. So I put some of my glow-in-the-dark duct tape on these jaws to do as little bit of scratching on the stones as I can. And these blue ones actually were super, super easy. I might do one here in a second just to show you how easy it was. So those 2 blue ones are no problem. But these round ones are a lot harder. So get the jaws on there, good, still in focus, and watch this. Done. So now this, like I said, is a smaller hole than the 1/8 of an inch 1 millimeter that I have been using. So what I did is this bit actually has some bitting on the side or whatever, and I've actually been going like this to bore out the hole a little bit more. It's not going to show up much on camera because in this tiny hole it's very little, but let's see. Okay. That does take longer doing this because I don't think this bitting was made to cut that way, but it's been working. This is the last one. And then you test fit every now and then, and I'm going to actually cut this down again because test fitting the ones that are too small, just kind of mushrooms it out so it doesn't fit. And it is cold in here because my fire is dying down. Got just some coals over there. But yeah. And it does get a little oblong sometimes, so, but it's an easy enough fix for that. All right, and on we go. And let's make sure it's in focus, in focus. Look at that. Yeah, I think my wife's gonna be happy. Okay, let's throw these on real quick. There's a silver bead. And there's a spring. And again, another view for you. Perfect. So, what I'm going to do now is just do a quick sizing and then cut it to length and put these end clasps on. And these I just trimmed off of, again, the unused necklace, pre-made necklace bits that I just got just for the clasps and beads. But yeah, just real quick and easy, some wire click cutters, and came right off. Cool. So I will be back. All right, and real quick before the test fit, just wanted to show you a couple things. These blue beads, some of them were actually, let's see here, okay, yeah, some of them actually are like oxidized a little bit. Looks like, almost like rust, but they're kind of brownish and everything. And some of them are cracked, missing bits. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this one's like really, I don't remember if they were like this when I bought them, because I got that, again, a couple years ago. But, cool. I'm going to go back to work here on my end. And the real reason I'd actually turned that back on is to show you real quick how the blue ones do. So this is that rusty one, actually. Let's see here, let's get this one. Kind of want to keep that one as is. All right. And got an 1/8 hardened steel bit on here. That hole was a little bit off center, but as you can see, that was much easier than the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that demonstration at that and throw this in the garbage and get back to work like I said I was going to. Cool. Oh, and real quick, the wire is 20 gauge, looks like copper wire. I don't know why it has a silver finish. I don't know what that is, but the packaging says it's copper. And it's 20 gauge, copper. Got this at Michael's. Cool. Back to work. All right, folks. I got it done. So what I did is I took one of the the third necklace that I did not take anything from, and I just tried it on real quickly. Fit me pretty well. And so then I just cut the cord and to the same length and attached the clasps, and it looks really good. Got a finished necklace just in time for Christmas opening later today. Gonna go box it up and wrap it up and get it ready for my wife. Thanks for watching. This is the Professor signing off.